Hello, science fans. Today, let's talk about the energy that powers our world, especially our schools. Our story begins in Memphis, Tennessee, with high school science teacher Sarah Johnson. Sarah loved teaching, but she noticed something troubling: lights left on in empty classrooms, heating running on mild days. She realized her school was wasting energy and money. Sarah wondered how much was being spent just to keep the lights on and the building comfortable. This wasn't just a passing thought, it was a scientific puzzle. Where was all this energy going? Could they use less? Sarah decided to investigate using her curiosity and the scientific method. She saw energy waste as money lost, money that could buy books, computers, or field trips. She felt responsible, not just as a teacher, but as a citizen of Earth, to find a better way. Sarah wasn't an engineer, just a teacher with questions. She set out to observe, hypothesize, experiment, and analyze. Her goal: save energy without sacrificing comfort for her students. The whole school became her laboratory. Every school uses energy, but are we using more than we need? Sarah believed so, and she was determined to prove it. This was the start of a journey that would change her school for the better. Let's see what she discovered. A high energy bill is a big deal for any school. Think of the school's budget as a pizza. Energy costs take a slice, leaving less for everything else. Money spent on wasted energy could buy new microscopes or books. When budgets are tight, programs get cut. Music, drama, even classroom supplies. Teachers might have to pay for materials themselves. Sarah saw this firsthand. Every wasted dollar was a lost opportunity for students, but it's not just about money. Wasted energy often means uncomfortable classrooms, too hot or too cold. That makes it hard for students to focus and learn. So high energy costs hurt budgets, cut programs, and create poor learning environments. Sarah knew solving this problem would help students, teachers, and the school as a whole. Saving energy wasn't just about the planet, it was about building a better school, and she was ready to take action. Many schools, like Sarah's, are in old buildings, full of history but not built for energy efficiency. Single-pane windows let heat escape in winter and pour in during summer. Poor insulation means heating and cooling systems work overtime. Old HVAC systems are inefficient, often controlled by a single thermostat for an entire wing. Some rooms are saunas, others are freezing, wasting energy and making students uncomfortable. These problems aren't the principal's fault. They're built into the bricks and mortar. For Sarah, understanding the building itself was key. She realized turning off lights wasn't enough. She had to tackle the root causes. Leaky windows, thin insulation, and outdated systems created a perfect storm of waste. But Sarah saw this as a challenge, not a roadblock. She was determined to find creative solutions. Old schools are tough, but with science and determination, change is possible. Sarah was ready to dig deeper. The real work was just beginning. Sarah started with research, not guesses. She gathered years of energy bills, charted patterns, and spotted spikes during extreme weather. She noticed high energy use even when the building was empty. Next, she talked to maintenance staff, learning about old boilers and tricky control panels. She reached out to local energy experts for advice. With data and insights, Sarah ran experiments measuring light levels, tracking classroom temperatures. She confirmed what students already knew. Some rooms were always too hot or cold. These experiments gave her hard evidence. Sarah built a case with facts, not complaints. She showed exactly where and how energy was being wasted. Her scientific approach got people's attention. Now she was ready to move from studying the problem to fixing it. The mission was gaining momentum. Armed with research, Sarah took action. First, she targeted lighting, replacing old fluorescent bulbs with efficient LEDs. The result: brighter rooms, no buzzing, and lower energy use. Next, she helped install programmable thermostats, allowing smarter temperature control. Heating and cooling were reduced at night and on weekends. No more wasting energy on empty rooms. Sarah started an energy patrol club. Students checked lights and computers at day's end. Posters reminded everyone, flip the switch. Saving energy became a team effort and a learning experience. Sarah also looked to the future, securing a grant for a solar panel at the school's entrance. It was a small but powerful symbol of commitment to clean energy. Each step, LEDs, smarter controls, student patrols, and solar, moved the school toward sustainability. The culture was changing. Everyone was part of the solution. The school was on a new path. Sarah's biggest breakthrough? Smart energy management systems. Imagine giving the school a brain, a system that connects to lighting, heating, and cooling. Sensors track which rooms are used, temperatures, and sunlight in real time. The system automatically dims lights in empty rooms and adjusts heating or cooling as needed. It learns the school's schedule, powering down before holidays. Thousands of tiny adjustments happen daily, saving energy without anyone noticing. The benefits were huge: optimized equipment, detailed reports, and clear proof of savings. No more guesswork, just smart, efficient management. The system tied all Sarah's efforts together. Now, energy was only used when and where it was needed. Technology turned an old building into a smart, responsive school. For Sarah, it was a thrilling leap forward. The school was finally working as one efficient machine. The results were astounding. Energy use dropped by 20%. The school saved money and improved comfort for students and teachers. Savings funded new science equipment, updated computers, and restored arts programs. Sarah proved that energy efficiency is an investment, not an expense. Her story became a blueprint for schools everywhere. Every district faces tight budgets and old buildings, but change is possible. A dedicated teacher armed with science can make a real difference. Saving energy helps schools, the environment, and the community. We can all be like Sarah, asking how can we use energy smarter? Share your own stories and ideas. Together we can build a more sustainable, brighter future for every student. The power to change the world is in our hands. Let's get to it. Click the link at the bottom of the description. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.